Here we go, guys. We're going to do a quick video here, kind of pulling back the curtain and looking at, what's really going on in the crypto market. And in my opinion, anyway, this is probably the best way to do it, to keep an eye on things and kind of see how strong or weak we are and see when things are going to start, getting stable again and then hopefully breaking out to the upside. But here we go. And the first thing we're going to look at is the market cap, Bitcoin dominance. And basically, this is all the fiat money, all the capitalization, throughout the world that's in uh, Bitcoin as opposed to the different altcoins. So if you were going to draw a pie shape here or a pie and then break it up, into pieces regarding the altcoins versus Bitcoin. Of that pie, Bitcoin had, almost 50% of it, 49.16 of that total pie. So what's going on is that, well, first of all, a little chart school here, occupational hazard. Okay. So one great breakout here, consolidation down here, kind of a double bottom breakout. That's when money started coming back in. Believe it or not, December of 2022, smart money knew that the low uh, that we always put in before we start running up into the next halving, that last low, last consolidation zone was back here in November. Okay. So here we are. And then sideways consolidation. Whenever you have sideways consolidation, it only has two ways to go, okay? And either, break to the upside, more comes in, support it to the upside, or it breaks down. Obviously we're above the 20, but we're under the 200, so still a bit bearish on dominance here for um, Bitcoin. And if this SEC starts coming out with more naming, uh, putting them out on notice, other coins that are supposedly securities, which I don't know if they've even defined that, but that's another video for another time. But anyway, we can see more waterfall and price on the crypto market as and possibly a lot of these coins, as well as, I mean, we pulled out a little bit, but as well as dominance for Bitcoin is holding up. I believe a lot of that money just being rolled over to Bitcoin. They're just, people still want to be involved in crypto, still want to, be a participant. They know it's the future. Uh, it's more secure than a lot of, CDs or something in your banks. But, time will tell on how that'll work, on the banking system and stuff. I guess what I'm trying to say, or putting money under their mattress, or they just soon, put it into Bitcoin because, previous track records. But anyway, here we are. All this was just inside bar. Whenever you see this type of formation, just look over. A lot of times there's either a green or big red candle here. Excuse me. Um, and then you'll see wicks under it a lot of times or over it, but majority of the candles be closing, inside of the other break. Okay. And then if it gets bigger, if this gets worse, and start naming more coins or whatever, and dominance increases, which I don't think it'll get this high, but if it does, that's probably where the limit will be, where the 200 is, this low pivot. And then we can see a reversal, Bitcoin coming back in and all coins having their day in the sun. But the total market cap, I mean, this is Bitcoin, all your altcoins, everything. Okay? All the money that's in here is sitting right here now. Okay. Now we were kind of back up and show you all this. We were in this, descending wedge consolidation. And guess where it was consolidating? Yeah, right there in November, where we were saying the low for this market has been put in. Even the money shows you that. Okay. And then this is billions of dollars being put in, and then you start getting into trillions right in here. Matter of fact, today we're just over a trillion in the total market cap, including Bitcoin and everything. But anyway, broke. There was the FTX big fiasco, and then we bottomed out. got far and away from that pain and misery and then started moving up. So that could be the same situation here. We drop down and start moving sideways, getting far and away from that memory, that bad experience, and then we'll, start moving to the upside again. But anyway, we're hitting that, or have hit, bounce a little bit off that point, 618 fib, you normally do. And then 90% of the time you get a little bounce, move off that point, 786 fib. Plus we have the low pivot here from the 1st of February, okay? And then we like looking at total market cap, total two, which excludes Bitcoin. So this is Ethereum, still all the big players, but no Bitcoin. And as you can see, we come up here, double top kind of, and have been trailing off ever since. And now we're under the 200 and the 20. That's pretty bearish. Now I do have this high pivot level again over, from November where it kind of pushed up, came back in, consolidated for a few more weeks, then broke out of this descending wedge. And that blue dash line is our kind of really line in the sand. We don't want to get really past that. And then if we come back down here, well, even if we go back to 2020, the big COVID slam down, see, I mean, it just blew up. Uh, money coming in, even to the altcoins, pull back, and even now, let's see, from the high, well, to the low that we put in, they lost $1 trillion on that. Down about 75, yeah, 75%. And as of this recording, we're down about 70%, money taken out. But you got to look at the money that came in. I mean, when this thing starts running again, and it will, this is just, the SEC wanting to put their players in, the guys they already have, deals with regarding the on ramps, on off ramps, or the exchange. That's where the big money's made, um, business wise, for all this crypto stuff. And as soon as they get it all worked out, and a lot of these altcoins, to be honest with you, are scams, rip off, delusional, hopes and unicorn dreams. And all that needs to be flushed out, washed out. Just like back in the 90s, if you put, some guy, um, you know, go to the bank, get a little bit of capital, could upstart a company, in the last part of it.com, we made probably hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay. Same with this crypto stuff. So, yeah, we didn't clean ourselves up or out. So, the government's doing it for us, I guess. So, and it will be cleaned up, and well, it'll never be cleaned up. Even the Star Wars not cleaned up. Let me rephrase that. They'll do what they need to do to appease, well, first of all, take care of themselves, take care of their club members, and then we'll turn this thing around. There's too much money. There's too much, billions of dollars into trillions of dollars in this market to be taxed on. Do you think, the current federal banana republic government that we have now is going to miss out on billions, if not trillions, of tax, money? You're disillusioned. So yeah, as soon as things get sorted out, they'll ramp this thing back up, and this is nothing. This is a joke compared to how high they're going to eventually run this thing. This will be the greatest bubble ever known to mankind. And yeah, people that know what they're doing, know how to trade, know how to get in and out of this thing, um, are going to make multi-generational wealth. But anyway, here goes total three. Now this kicks out Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, so it's just your smaller capitals, market cap altcoins. As you can see, we're hitting this little double bottom from, yeah, December. Well, last year, coming down to pulled off a little bit. Would be nice to hold that, but we have this big run up here, and uh, after that all-time high, as you can see, you can base it on the money. Matter of fact, you can go to your altcoin right now, put up a weekly chart, and if it's a decent altcoin, every candle here on the weekly will pretty much match your altcoin. I know that's pretty crazy, but yeah, it'll look pretty much the same. Um, you know, here as far as the breakouts, breakdowns, consolidations, that sort of deal. Because money run, capital coming in, capital coming out, dictates the market. And everyone's just scared now, and I don't blame them, especially if more recently that you put money in there, uh, technically since basically November of 2021, we've been in a downtrend here and then sort of kind of consolidating here this year, and now we're pulling back down. So yeah, that's to be expected. People are scared money's pulling out or rolling over into just doing a swap into Bitcoin. Just I guess to hold it there, kind of almost like a stable coin, quote unquote. And then as soon as the market starts pumping again, they'll roll back into their altcoins. But all right, guys, appreciate you watching. Check us out on Twitter. Check out our Patreon members group where we go into more detail on this stuff and teach you how to uh, you know uh, scale in and out of these altcoins, Bitcoin, stocks, goats, or whatever whatever it is. We can help you with that, and we will see you on the charts.